Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the chapter 4 of business studies, that is the business services. So as you all know that the services are intangible and it can't be touched, it can only be felt. So the contents to be included in this chapter are banking, types of bank accounts, banking services, e-banking, insurance and telecom services. So these are all the services that are consumed by the consumers. So students, what do you mean by banking? So the Banking Regulation Act 1949 defines the term banking as the accepting for the purpose of lending or investment of deposits of money from the public, repayable on demand or otherwise, and withdrawable by check, draft, order or otherwise. So from this definition, we have the essential elements of banking. So what is that? That there should be acceptance of deposit, the deposit should be received from the public, and the deposit should be repayable on demand or on the expiry of a term or after a specified period. And the purpose of deposit should be lending or investment, as we all know. So, from this definition, we have the clear-cut meaning of the bank. So, bank is a financial institution which accepts money or deposits repayable on demand and also earns a margin of profit by lending money. Students, banks stimulate economic activity by mobilizing the savings of people and making funds available to business to finance their capital and revenue expenditure. So, bank also deals in financial instruments and provide financial services. So banks provides a number of facilities, and these facility includes the types of bank accounts. So number one, we have the saving account. Number two is the current account. We have the fixed deposit account, recurring deposit account, and the multiple option deposit account. Students, saving account is the account meant for people who wish to save a part of their income to safeguard the future and earn interest on the savings. So the rate of interest on saving account is very much low, and at present it is maybe 4%. So there is no restrictions on number of and amount of deposits in this account. Now comes to the second is the current account. So current account is basically opened by businessmen who have a number of regular transactions with the bank, both deposits and withdrawals. It may withdraw amount in one transactions or two transactions or three transactions as he wishes. Now the benefit of current account is that current account enables the account holder to obtain overdraft facility. It enables the information about the credit worthiness of the account holder to the creditors and the lenders. Next comes to the fixed deposit account. So fixed deposit account, also known as the FD account, is an account in which the amount is deposited with the bank for a fixed period of time, and the rate of interest in this account is very much higher as compared to other accounts. So this account is also known as the term deposit account or the time deposit account. Next is a recurring deposit account. So this is also known as the RD account. Recurring depositors are opened by those who want to save regularly for a certain period of time and earn a higher rate of interest. In this account, certain fixed amount is accepted every month for a specified period, and the total amount is repaid with interest at the end of the particular fixed period. And the last one is the multiple option deposit account. So as the name suggests, it has a combination of saving bank account and the fixed deposits. So multiple option deposit account interlinks the saving bank account with the deposit account, and any amount in excess of predetermined amount is automatically transferred to a fixed deposit. It enables the account holder to earn a better interest on the money. So this is also termed as auto sweep facility. Next comes to the types of banking services. So a number of services provided by a bank includes the bank draft, banker's check, real-time gross settlement, also known as the RTGS, National Electronic Fund Transfer, known as NEFT, and the bank overdraft. So students, bank draft is an order issued by a bank on any branch of the same bank to pay the specified amount to the person named in it. And banker's check is almost like a bank draft. It refers to the bank draft which is payable within the town. And real-time gross settlement is an online system for transferring funds in which transfer of money takes place from one bank to another on a real time and on gross basis. And if you're talking about the NEFT, so NEFT system is an online system for transferring funds in which transfer of money takes place from one bank to another on net basis. And the bank overdraft is a facility in which a customer is allowed to overdraw his current account upon an agreed limit. This overdraft is a kind of temporary loan, and bank charges interest on actual amount which is overdrawn by the account holder. So these are the services that are provided by the banking system. Now comes to the next concept, that is the e-banking, also known as the electronic banking. So the growth of internet and e-commerce has resulted in e-banking. Electronic banking is a system provided by many banks in which a customer is allowed to conduct banking transactions over the internet using a personal computer, mobile telephone or handheld computer. So the customer can conduct banking services like managing savings, checking accounts, applying for loans or paying bills. So there is no human operator to respond to the needs of the customer. E-banking lowers the transaction cost, adds value to the banking relationship and empowers customers. So the benefits of e-banking are: e-banking offers electronic fund transfers, automatic teller machine, point of sale, electronic data interchange and the credit cards also. So the next service that is offered by the business world are the insurance. So insurance students, as you all know, that life is open to risk and uncertainties of so many kinds. So there are risk of death and disability of human life, fire, burglary relates for property and so on. So in case of occurrence of any of the events, the individual or the organization may suffer a great loss, and in order to minimize the impact of such uncertainties, there is a need for insurance. So insurance is a contract between the two parties where one party agrees to indemnify the loss suffered by the other party for a consideration of some money known as premium. So the party which promises to indemnify the loss is called the insurer, known as the insurance company, and the person or the property subject to risk is called the insured, and the agreement providing for insurance is called an premium, that is the insurance. Now again we have the different types of insurance, like we have the life insurance, we have the general insurance, and general insurance includes the fire insurance, marine insurance and health insurance. As far as the life insurance is concerned, so in this contract, insurer agrees to pay a specified amount on the death of the assured or on the expiry of a certain fixed period, whichever is earlier. So we have also the different types of life insurance like whole life policy, endowment life assurance policy, joint life policy, annuity policy and children's endowment policy. Next comes to the general insurance, and the general insurance include the fire insurance. So fire insurance is a contract whereby the insurer, in consideration of the premium paid, undertakes to compensate the insured for any loss that may result due to the occurrence of fire. And marine insurance is a contract of insurance under which the insurer undertakes to indemnify the insured in the manner and to the extent thereby agreed upon marine losses. And the last is the health insurance. So in this contract, insurer agrees to provide specified health insurance at an agreed upon premium. It provides risk coverage against unforeseen health expenditure. Now the last topic that is covered in this chapter is the telecom services. So the telecom services involves the use of electronic devices for exchange of information. It provides faster, cheaper and more reliable means of communication. It is widely used by business organizations, and efficient and advanced telecommunication infrastructure facilitates economic growth and social development of the country. So we have the different types of telecom services also. So these includes the number one, cellular mobile services, also known as the mobile service. So these are used to provide voice and non-voice messages, data services and PCO services by utilizing any type of network equipment within the service area. They can also provide direct internet connectivity with other types of telecom services. So the different telephone services provided in India are Airtel, Vodafone, Idea, Reliance and etc. Next comes to the fixed line service. So it provides voice and non-voice messages and data services to establish linkage for long distance traffic. So the various areas are connected through fiber optic cables to provide network of sending and receiving phone calls. It also provides interconnectivity with other types of telecom services. Next is the cable services. So it is a one-way communication of entertainment related services to the subscriber within a licensed area of operation. So in future, cable network services are expected to become two-way. Next comes to the direct to home service, also known as the DTH service. So this is the dish service that we all people are aware. So it is a satellite based media service which is receiving through a satellite with the help of a small dish antenna and a set top box. So DTH service provider offers various channels depending on the plan selected by the subscriber. DTH service relieves the subscriber of problems faced under cable network services. And the last one is the radio paging service. So it is also a one-way communication system in which the pager company sends a message to a person who has subscribed the pager service. This service is available in tone, numeric or alphanumeric paging. It is an affordable means of transmitting information to persons even when they are mobile. So students, this is all about the business services that we need to know. So thank you so much.